One quiet day, a lazy girl suddenly vanished from home, and the strange fruit she left behind still carries her secret today. Long ago, in a quiet little village, a kind mother and her young daughter lived a simple and peaceful life together every day. The mother was very kind and hardworking, but her daughter Pina did not like chores or helping with simple work around their small home every day. While her mother worked hard from morning until evening, Pina often rested, stared outside, or played around instead of helping with chores at home. One bright morning, her mother kindly asked,
"Pina, please bring me the broom."
but Pina reacted slowly. Pina looked around lazily and answered,
"Mother, I cannot find it."
even though the broom was very near and easy to see. Her mother sighed softly and picked up the broom herself because it was right beside the door where Pina could clearly see it. Later, her mother asked Pina to bring a cooking pot from the kitchen, but once again, Pina said she could not see it anywhere. The cooking pot was easy to find on the shelf, but Pina did not try properly, and her mother looked disappointed at her laziness. This happened again and again with spoons, bowls, cloth, and many other simple things that Pina refused to find around their home. Pina always said, "I cannot find it," even when the thing she needed was already right in front of her eyes. Her mother tried to teach her carefully every day, hoping Pina would become more responsible and learn to help around their home. But Pina only nodded while thinking about other things, and soon forgot everything her mother told her, instead of listening and learning to help. Outside, the children played happily under the sun, and Pina cared more about having fun than learning responsibility or helping her mother. Whenever Pina had a task to do, she would rush through it quickly or leave the work unfinished around the house, making things harder for her mother. Her mother warned her kindly, "You must learn now, Pina, before life becomes harder and you no longer know how to help yourself." Pina promised that she would help more at home, but deep inside her heart, she still did not want to change her lazy ways. The next morning, Pina slept late in bed while her mother began working very early, even before the sun rose. Her mother fetched water, cleaned the yard, and prepared food for the day, doing every chore alone without any help from lazy Pina. When Pina finally woke up late, she complained about the morning instead of helping her mother with the chores at home. Her mother asked Pina to gather firewood, but Pina dragged her feet slowly, wasted time, and showed no interest in helping at home. Instead of finishing the task her mother gave her, Pina stopped to play outside and quietly watched the clouds move across the bright sky. By afternoon, her mother had done all the work by herself once again, while Pina still chose not to help. Days passed, and Pina's mother grew more tired from doing everything alone, while Pina still did not understand how hard life was. Still, Pina's mother continued working every day because there was no one else to depend on, and all the chores needed to be done. Soon, Pina's mother became very ill and weak, and she could no longer move around the house or do her chores as easily as before. Now Pina had to help at home, but she had never learned how to do simple chores properly or take care of things. Her weak mother softly asked from her bed, "Pina, please cook some rice for us," because she could not cook that day. Pina went to the kitchen, but she did not know where to begin because she had never learned how to cook rice properly. Pina looked around the kitchen in confusion and called out,
"Mother, where is the rice?"
because she could not find it by herself. Her mother pointed weakly toward the kitchen shelf and told Pina where to look because the rice was already there nearby. A moment later, Pina looked around again and asked,
"Mother, where is the pot?"
because she still did not know where to find it inside their small kitchen. Then she asked where the water, spoon, and everything else were, because she could not find even simple things, in the kitchen alone by herself. Her mother's head ached badly as she answered Pina's many questions one by one, feeling weaker and more tired each time. The rice nearly burned because Pina forgot to watch the fire, leaving smoke in the kitchen and making her mother worry. Her mother forced herself to stand, even though she felt very weak, and hurried into the kitchen to save the meal before the rice burned too much. She was tired, sick, and disappointed, yet she still tried to stay patient and calm while helping Pina learn from her mistake. Later, the mother asked Pina to bring her some healing herbs from outside so she could make simple medicine and feel better again today. Pina searched carelessly outside and soon returned saying,
I'm tired of searching. I cannot find them.
Though the herbs were nearby and easy to see beside her, the healing herbs had been growing near the fence the whole time, but Pina did not look carefully enough to see them there. The mother covered her face with both hands and tried not to lose her temper, though she felt very tired and deeply disappointed. Still, hunger, illness, and frustration kept building inside her, making her heart feel heavy as she struggled to stay calm with Pina that long day. For one last time, she asked Pina to bring a simple ladle from the kitchen because she was too weak to stand. Moments later, Pina's voice came again.
Mother, I cannot find it.
How I wish you had many eyes.
Pina's mother could no longer control her anger and said words that Pina did not expect. The room suddenly became silent, and even the air felt strange, as Pina and her mother froze in fear and surprise.
I'm so scared, Mama.
I know, my love, I'm sorry.
Pina looked frightened, and her mother instantly regretted what she had said. Exhausted from sickness and sorrow, Pina's mother lay down quietly and eventually fell asleep, not knowing what would happen next to her daughter. When she woke up, the house felt too quiet, and Pina was nowhere to be seen, making her heart suddenly fill with fear. She called Pina's name again and again, but no voice answered back. Only silence filled the house and made her worry grow deeper inside her heart. She searched the kitchen, the yard, and every corner of their home, hoping to find Pina hiding somewhere nearby. Soon, worried neighbors came and helped search for the missing girl around the yard, nearby paths, and quiet parts of the village. They searched the paths, the fields, and the nearby trees until evening, hoping to find Pina before the darkness covered the quiet village around them. But Pina had vanished without a trace, and no one could explain where she had gone or why she disappeared so suddenly that quiet day. The next morning, Pina's mother noticed a strange new plant growing quietly in the garden, where no plant had been in that place before. It was unlike anything she had seen before, with long pointed leaves spreading outward from the center like a strange green crown there. At its center was a curious fruit with rough golden skin sitting quietly among the pointed leaves, like a hidden secret waiting to be found. The mother stepped closer and gasped when she saw many small eyes covering the strange fruit's rough golden skin in the morning light. In that painful moment, she remembered her angry wish and burst into tears beside the strange fruit in the silent garden alone. She believed the strange fruit was Pina, changed forever by the careless words her mother had spoken in anger that painful, heartbreaking day. The neighbors gathered around and listened quietly as the mother told them everything about Pina, her anger, and the strange fruit that morning. They named the fruit after Pina, so her story would never be forgotten by the villagers and their children for many years to come. From then on, the fruit became known as pineapple, or Pinya, in memory of the girl whose story taught everyone a lesson about words. Its many eyes reminded everyone of the angry wish that changed Pina forever and taught people to be careful with their words. The mother never forgot her daughter, and she carried the painful lesson in her heart forever, remembering to always speak with love and patience. Parents told the story to their children so they would learn to be helpful and attentive at home every day. Children learned that laziness can bring trouble, especially when loved ones need help the most at home during hard times. They also learned that angry words can hurt deeply and leave pain that lasts for a very long time. And that is why the pineapple still carries many eyes, so the world will always remember Pina's story. The end.